Hey guys, it's Value for welcome back to another video. Welcome to Eyes Don't Miss. On this channel we expose some things that are hidden in plain sight. That's why it's called Eyes Don't Miss. Before we get into that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I know a lot of you guys took note of this Johnny Depp defamation trial, and just about some hours ago we heard that Johnny Depp won the case. So he's victorious, but I want you guys to know one thing. All this stuff was just a big fake distraction. In fact, it was a distraction for the masses. A lot of people wasted their time, following up the case, trying to get every latest vibe about this stuff. But the truth is, every single thing about this trial was nothing but a distraction to brainwash the masses. The first time we had Will Smith, now we have Johnny Depp. Now the one thing is that this media, right? The media itself is just out to serve their elites, and they are just out to push out an agenda on the masses. But let me just show you one thing. In fact, I'll show you guys two things, okay? But let's start with the first. During the so-called trial, both of these people, Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard, they both wore pins. They both wore the B pin on their ties. The truth is, if you don't know about symbolism, then you can't know too much about the world, because this world is ruled by symbolism. Now take note of that symbolism. That is the beehive symbolism, if you know what I mean. In fact, the world's a stage, and all these things are all distraction. The whole case was a distraction. And you ask yourself one thing, like, why wasn't the Maxwell Ghislaine court case, why wasn't it filmed? Why are they only covering this case? Why wouldn't they cover the case of Maxwell Ghislaine and Jeffrey Epstein, all that stuff? Why are they only covering this case? In fact, the whole media is out to serve the elites, and it's messed up. It was scripted. It was scripted to distract the masses. And I can't believe that people could really sit down, waste their time to listen to these people, read those crazy scripts. In fact, that they are very good actors. In fact, they are very good Hollywood actors. So we knew exactly what they're out to do. They're out to distract the masses. But anyways, let's discuss about this symbolism real quick. Now, this symbolism is what we call the beehive symbolism. When I saw this, I knew exactly that these guys are all out to distract the masses. It's a beehive symbolism. It's a very, very popular symbolism used by the Illuminati. The Freemasons, right, can really just put out their whole stuff in plain sight, because people will know exactly that this symbolism is a Freemason symbolism. It's a Masonic symbolism. So people are wise nowadays, okay? But there are other symbolisms that are kind of hidden in plain sight. One of those symbolisms is a beehive symbolism. The Freemasons use this beehive for a particular reason. In fact, if you go to the Masonic Lodge, it's written out there. The beehive is emblematic of the Masonic Lodge and the industriousness of the Freemasons. So for those who can really understand what I'm saying, what emblematic means is serving as a symbol of a particular quality or a concept, if you know what I mean. So another symbol for the Freemasons, which is not very common, is the beehive symbolism. These guys are bees because they are all Freemasons. Johnny Depp is definitely in the Illuminati. Amber, I don't know about Amber so much, but I know that Johnny Depp is definitely in the Illuminati. He's definitely part of that New World Order bullshit. He's definitely a Freemason. So they're all out to push out the agenda. They're all puppets for the elites, and they're serving an agenda by brainwashing the masses. So when you see that symbolism out there, you should know it's also another Masonic symbolism. And the Masons, they work together, so they're more of in a beehive, and in a colony of bees they have different workers. So Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, they're all workers of the Freemasons. And this case, the reason, the moment I saw this case being covered live on TV, I knew that there was definitely an agenda behind it. In fact, when you sit down and you listen to every single thing they're saying, it sounds a little bit stupid. How would someone say, how he say that he was beaten by his wife, and they started saying some kind of physical abuse, sexual abuse. These are very common things. They are very, very common things in relationships. Stuff always happens, like sexual abuse, physical abuse, which is not right. But as we can all see, this case was all dramatic. You know, Amber Heard said, like, and guys, like, there's some scenes that are very, very funny and very, very let's say stupid. Like, Amber Heard denied on shitting on Johnny Depp's bed, you know, like putting it on the bed. In fact, it's crazy saying that the dog was on weed, that the dog ate weed and put it on the bed. In fact, it's all messed up. But now let's go to the second phase, okay? Because we have discussed the first phase, which I exposed the fact that this stuff is all a distraction by the Illuminati, because they have a much deeper agenda occurring on the dark side. So they want the masses to get distracted. Now let's talk about the second takedown. When I was listening to this Johnny Depp's case, they had some testimonies, and just look at this. Like, we have a reptilian again in this show. Now take a look at this.
During the course of your relationship, did he ever push you down any stairs?
No, he never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down any stairs.
Ms. Moss, have you ever before today testified in any kind of court proceeding?
No, I have never.
If you take note, you will see this lady, she's glitching. She's actually glitching. I'll replay the clip over and over. She's actually glitching. The truth is, we have to understand that these reptilians have a serpent tongue, and with this serpent tongue, they have the ability to lie, and they are very, very good at lying. That is why they always use them on the media for certain things. Like, I don't really care about the case, okay, but I felt like we have to discuss about it, because a lot of people wasted their time following up the whole Johnny Depp stuff, Amber Heard, and all this other bullshit. I don't really have time for these people, but I think like we should be able to expose the agenda. And you know, this so-called case was all programmed by the New World Order for a particular reason, because like there is no reason for us going back to the past and talking about things that don't make sense. After all, he should have said this like ever since the whole stuff. Like, he wait for years and come back, you know. It's all messed up. But anyways, like, what do you think about this video? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about the beehive symbolism, which is the hidden symbolism of the Freemasons? What do you think about the reptilian that is shape-shifting on TV, or glitching, however you want to call it? What do you think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Please share this video and hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. See you guys. Bye.